Tomas. Tomorrow, the Yankees will play Derek Jeter's last game at Fenway Park. The Mets will finish up their series against the Astros. That's pretty much all we have going on for baseball right now. Obviously, we talked earlier about the playoff standings. Today, I believe Bartolo Colon's on the mound for the Mets tomorrow. And Michael Pineda will oppose Clay Buchholz for the Yankees tomorrow.
Also, Bobby Abreu announced he's retiring. Good career, solid career. Nice for him to finish with the Mets. Moving on, so football. As we know, the Giants won Thursday night, 45-14. Great game for them. The Jets, they're home at MetLife. The game is currently Syracuse is playing right now. Syracuse and Notre Dame are currently playing right now at MetLife. Jets are playing there tomorrow. We'll have the game set up there. They're playing Detroit, a team that killed the Giants. We'll see what they do against the Jets. Jets 1-2, Lions 2-1. It'll be a very interesting game. It's almost a make or break for the Jets right here, pretty early. I think it's gonna be close, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there. So that's really it with the hometown roundup. Nothing else besides that going on. College football. Do we have an update on the NC State game?
NC State ended up losing to Florida State. The score was, I believe, NC State won by.
I got 56-41. All right, so it was a high 56-41, high scoring game. But I mean, I saw NC State winning. It was close.
NC State was leading at halftime by a touchdown, unable to pull off the upset. Another team that people were starting to like, Arkansas, had a chance to upset 6th-ranked Texas A&M. They lost in overtime 35-28 in that game. Other than that, not really too many upsets or other than Thursday night, there was the UCLA-Arizona State game.
Close. I thought it was going to be a close game. I was confident, but UCLA just killed Arizona State. Really kind of shows the only competition in the Pac-12 for UCLA right now is probably Oregon, not even USC or Stanford. I'm not really going to say because I feel fully confident in UCLA or Oregon winning the Pac-12 and possibly making the playoffs. Oklahoma State won. We talked about that, right? Stanford's beating Washington 20-13. Michigan State won. A lot of blowouts. It was not great. Alabama didn't play this week. I don't think Oklahoma did either.
The only really close game going on right now, but with the ranked team involved, is South Carolina's beating Missouri 10-0.
10-7 actually. 10-7.
10-7. Excuse me. That's what I meant to say. But Mississippi's beating Memphis 7-3 in the second quarter.
So so not really that interesting of games. That's what happens sometimes in college football, though. You kind of
beating Ohio State earlier on, but that's turned into a blowout.
Yeah,
literally the only top 25 team to lose this week was Arizona State, who, as we already mentioned, got blown out by UCLA.
Who was number 11 in the country. So moving on to Homer Statement of the Week. This one's pretty easy for us. We both agreed it's Derek Jeter. His last game at Yankee Stadium, opposite field, walk-off, single for his final bat ever at Yankee Stadium in his career. Truly great finish. Could not script it any better. Jeter, you win Homer Statement of the Week this week. Pretty simple, short, to the point. I'm liking it. CB, you obviously agree with this. If not, just scream it out loud. But we both said Jeter is Homer.
I scream out loud a lot, but not to disagree with this statement.
No. Snowball. So, as we said, there is no Joel Embiid segment today, and no Bro of the Week. So, Snowball Effect, going right to it. Actually, have two this week. That's right, two. Kirk Cousins, first one. Kirk Cousins really had a shot to kind of prove to other NFL teams that he can be a starting QB. He's shown in the past, but against the Giants, it really wasn't his day. Kind of started off pretty well, but then just did bad. Only had 19 completions. I think 19 for 39 or something like that. I mean, Kirk Cousins really hasn't done well in his career against the Giants. Anyway, so Kirk Cousins had 4 picks and had 3 picks in a row, it looked like, almost. The Giants had 1 turnover, and the first play of the Redskins' drive, Kirk Cousins threw a terrible pick. I mean, he was throwing picks left and right. It was really a bad game for him. Kind of shied away some NFL teams that might have traded for him when RG3 comes back, and really could have given a chance to show the Redskins that they shouldn't be starting RG3. They should instead be starting Kirk Cousins. So it was kind of disappointing for him. Obviously, RG3 is not coming back for a while, so he still has a chance to redeem himself. But I've also been thinking about it. NFL teams, there really aren't a lot of teams that could go after Kirk Cousins because a lot of NFL teams have already gotten a QB that they're looking for to use in the future. Right? I mean, we look at the Texans. They have Ryan Mallett now. They traded for Ryan Mallett. That's probably his best bet there. Obviously, the Raiders have Carr. Jaguars have Bortles. I mean, really, there's really not a lot of spots. The Vikings have Bridgewater. So it's going to be tough for Kirk Cousins to see where he goes if he ever gets traded. CB.
Is that both snowballs already?
Oh, sorry. Right, my fault. And the second snowball effect is the Minnesota Twins really feel Phil Hughes. Kind of going with both of them here on this one because Phil Hughes, as you know, was a third of an inning, 1 out away from making $500,000 in his salary bonus. Did not get it because of a rain out. It was post-game, was called over, was called final. As he pitched 8 2/3, and just need one more to get 9 and get the bonus. And the Twins did ask him if he wants to pitch, out of the bullpen and get that final out, and he's declined, which is kind of a clapping for him, but kind of just a come on, man, from Mother Nature, the the Twins, just to give Phil Hughes one more out for that $500K. And it's not like Phil Hughes has been bad. I mean, he has 16 wins this year, easily leads the Twins, who have been terrible this year. So it's a shame, but Phil Hughes is being a true man and not going to get that one out for $500,000. So that is it for the snowball effect. So now we were moving on to the second favorite segment, right under the snowball effect. The bang bang, who's hot, who's not.
We did 2 snowball effects this week. We're one away from building a snowman, right?
Right.
All right. Who's hot, who's not this week? Who's hot was a pretty easy one here. We already talked about him quite extensively on the show. Derek Jeter going out in style in his last home game at the Bronx. Again, we talked about this pretty extensively, so not too much else to say about Derek Jeter here, other than we wish him good luck in his retirement. Who's not hot? This one Matt actually threw out to me. Watson Brown. Now, he's the brother of Matt Brown. Now, he was tied for the most defeats in NCAA history with 199 entering their game today. They lost 50-7, and that gave him his 200th career loss, which is the most in NCAA history. So while Mac Brown might have been a successful coach for Texas, Watson Brown, not so much. The most losses in NCAA history, not how you want to be known. Now, he's known for his outstanding winning percentage entering this game that sat just slightly over 300.
Right, so kind of like a bipolar coaches. One who likes to win, the other one who likes to lose, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah, it's kind of a weird achievement. It's not one you go celebrating about. But, hey, you're number one in something, right? You want to be number one in the league all time in anything. And if your losses, hey, why not? So that is pretty much it, the show today. It was kind of a quick show. I think it was just a little under an hour. Yeah, 53 minutes or so. So I had fun today. I think CB did too.
Yeah, a little bit of a shorter show, but not as much to talk about. We had these whole NFL scandals going on the past couple of weeks.
We kind of were trying to move away from that, trying to move on, and kind of talk about real football. And that's what's going on in the offices of the NFL. So, Nick, we wish you luck in trying to come to the show next time. Me and CB did have a lot of fun today, so if you don't come, we have no problem with that. Just saying.
Yeah, we'll bring a new slate of segment of topics to you next week. Hopefully, if we have a little more, we'll bring a little bit of a longer show. But we let our topics dictate our length. Make sure we keep quality instead of over quantity. Make sure to like our Facebook page, though, Jersey Boys Sports Talk with Nick Bogatis, CB Garrett, Matt Stolball. Also, make sure.
Also, remember to check out Twitter, JB Sports Talk. Just remember that. Have we tweeted? We've tweeted a couple. Just really when our show is. That's about it. I believe now we are the most popular show on ISN. If I can.
I believe so.
I think so, because we're the most consistent. As you know, we like our fans to. Fans like to have shows consistently be on when they're supposed to be on. We did pretty well at that on Saturdays at 8. I'm liking this plan. So just remember that JBST is the best show on Infinity Sports Network. We're the most consistent show. We're the most popular show. So be sure to check us out. Tell your friends about us because we're the best. Because, of course, Jersey kids are always number one.
Follow us on Spreaker. Check us out next week, same time, Saturday at 8.
So thank you all for listening to Jersey Sports Talk. For CB Garrett, I'm Matt Stoboff. Nick, remember to come next time. Thank you all for listening.